So, tell me a bit about you. Because, to me, my experience of you is, went to go check Cash one time, and is recording at L-Cams. And you know how L-Cams' studio set out now? So did you go to his one before?
No.
So we had one before, it was a little bit more bigger. So this one, I do like this one better, it's more intimate, I suppose. So I remember going through, so you go through the first door, and then the studio's sort of hidden, so you have to go through a second door.
Yeah.
I remember opening the door, and I turned around and I see you, and I was like, flipping hell. Like a shock, I guess, innit? You know, you're not expecting to see anyone else, innit? And then Cash like, me and her wrote a track together. I heard the track's wicked. How did that come about as well?
I came to a party here, and it was the Christmas party, and I got like really drunk.
Pissed.
Yeah. Okay. And it was a really good party actually. And I just started talking to Cash, and he said that he's into music, he's recording, and I was looking for someone to work with. But the thing is, I found that a lot of people that I was trying to work with just didn't get back to me. And I think it's like, it's a nightmare when you're...
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, because I write hooks.
Yeah.
So I'd write the hooks, and I'd be like, I need a rapper on this.
Okay.
And I sent, like, this hook to however many people, and they loved it, always loved it.
Are these all Bedford rappers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I weren't used to their way. I fell out with a few of them because I weren't used to their way of working, because like, I've been in London for like 10 years.
Okay.
And it's like, you send a track across, they come back. It's very quick because it's about the music. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Whereas, I don't know, I just got a vibe from Cash. As soon as I spoke to him, he was so serious, so set on it. And I was like, look, I'm going to send you this track.
Tell me, yeah, what?
So I sent him a couple, and he got back to me, and it was like, blessed, yeah.
Wicked. Sick. So, was you born in Bedford?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So why does it seem like you just popped out of nowhere? Seriously?
Because I've been in London for 10 years. Well, I've been in London for 9 years, and then I went to Manchester. I was in Manchester for last year.
Okay.
And now I'm home again. But I was like...
Home again? That sounds so weird.
Yeah,
because like I said, I've never seen you, to be fair. Ever. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You tell me, but I've never seen you. And like to me, maybe that's why I was shocked when I walked in the studio, because I'm used to how it's set out and who's there.
Yeah.
And I thought, flipping out, who the hell is this? Literally,
yeah. Do you know what? I know quite a few people in Bedford. We probably know the same circles.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. It's Bedford.
Yeah. But I don't... Which area are you from?
Black Tom, near Bedford Park area.
That's an area I don't really know a lot of people from, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, but you're from Bedford. You should know these areas, man.
Yeah, true. No, I know the area, but I don't know...
So where are you from? Where were you brought up in Bedford?
So I was brought up... when my younger years, Kelvin Avenue, so like Faraday Square.
Okay, London Road girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only till like I'd say about 8 or something.
Okay.
And then Kempston, and then a few places in Kempston, and then Wootton.
Okay. So you just went like further out, really.
Yeah. Now I'm back in. So now I live in Bedford.
Okay.
But I lived in London for ages.
Sweet. What was it like in London?
I loved it. I lived everywhere in London. I lived east, west. No, I lived everywhere but west.
Did you move to London by choice?
Yeah, I went uni.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I went uni and I just stayed there.
What did you study?
Sociology and politics.
Sociology. Wow. And politics.
Yeah.
Stoke.
Yeah, thank you.
So, music.
Music.
You went uni to do that.
Yeah.
And didn't think of doing anything music related or anything like that.
Do you know what?
Go on.
School put me off that.
Why?
Because I've got very like low attention span sort of thing. So I was always at school. I was quite mischievous, and I always tried to be in school, like productions, but I was never allowed.
Okay. Why? Did you too naughty?
Because I was quite naughty.
What school did you go?
I went to a few schools. Went to Shackleton, Daubeny,
Middle schools.
Holywell.
What? Or upper schools?
Wootton.
Okay, Wootton girl. Wow,
Yeah.
that's probably why, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't allowed in. Yeah, so they put me off.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like...
Didn't them accept everyone?
Yeah, nah, they didn't accept my nigga.
Wow, it must have been bad.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It's because I had a low attention span.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So, I got... they never, like, nurtured what I love doing. And I never saw it as... I just saw it as, I love writing, I love creating.
Did you sing in school?
Yeah,
Was you open about it? Like, everyone knew...
Yeah, everyone knew I could sing, but I never had self-belief.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I just didn't have that.
Okay.
So I went to uni, studied, went real like down the politics path, like worked in politics like proper, like for an MP and stuff. It's just like real serious. Yeah. I did like I was a researcher, so I went very serious, and I didn't really let music just kind of go to the forefront, like the back. I don't know how to. Yeah, I just didn't really. And then I don't know. I went to a gig one time, and I started chatting to this guitarist, and I like freestyling. I love words. I love reading.
As in freestyling, as in off the dome.
Yeah, singing. Yeah, because I just love wordplay. I love the challenge.
So you're good then.
Obviously,
I know you're good at singing.
I'm alright. Yeah. I get told I'm good at freestyling.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put you to the test.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Don't worry, I won't do it on the podcast. Don't worry. I'll put you to the test though.
Yeah, so they said that I'm good at freestyle. I was good at freestyling, and then from there I just got it's like a buzz for me. It's an addiction. So
Wicked.
I just every opportunity.
So Manchester, where did Manchester come into this?
I was having a rough time. Like, life was quite challenging.
In London.
Yeah, and Bedford, and just everything was just a bit array. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go. So I just packed up my car and just drove.
Really?
Yeah. So I need to go.
Why Manchester though?
Because it was far away, and it was far away, and it was a city that was like I love city life. I did love city life, and it's like
even though you're from Bedford, you love city life.
I don't know more. It's weird.
I'm total opposite.
You don't like?
I don't like London, man.
No, I don't like it anymore.
Okay, cool.
That's the weird thing. For 8 or 9 years, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved Manchester.
Yeah.
And then I come back here to Bedford, and I'm like, I can't even. I dip into London, and I can't do it for more than a day.
Visiting's alright.
Yeah.
But Bedford has got that hold over people. It like, especially when you're born here.
Yeah.
It like keeps people here regardless of whatever they do in life.
Yeah.
I suppose it's not always a good thing.
It's not always a good thing, but then I think there's such an amazing community in Bedford.
Yeah, there is, but do you not think it's harder in Bedford?
I do, but it's really odd because when I was in Bedford, when I was younger, and I found that it weren't as supportive as I thought it would be, and then I left, and then I've come back, and I've found the circles that are more for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like what I was saying earlier on about live music. I go to like Squires, Faces, and they really support live
Faces
music
on a Sunday evening.
Yeah,
but
Sunday
it's a bit
evening.
more chilled. You said,
yeah, you done your research.
You know what? Someone obviously. Well, I said to someone, I done my research. This is way before about the podcast situation. I done my research on you when we first added each other.
Yeah.
And I see you was with someone.
Yeah.
So I messaged someone. I said, "Yo." I said, "What's going on Wednesdays, man?"
Yeah.
I said, I'm pulling up on you, innit?
Yeah.
How'd you know? Who did you find out? Like it's some secret. I suppose you might know what about.
Sunny.
Right. Shout out Sunny, man. Yeah, man. So, how'd you know? What you on about?
That's how he talks. You know me and him argue, yeah?
I can imagine that. Sonny's a good guy.
He's a good guy, but we are so similar. Yeah, his
energy is very, very strong. He's a good guy. Yeah. I get what with Sonny.
Not argue negatively. It's like brother and sister.
Yeah. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
He's what he was thinking, brother and sister. No,
yeah.
Damn it. No, he's a good guy, man. But yeah. So when I done the research and found out that you lot was there, my first thought was, what the hell didn't I know about this?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? I like to know about everything.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? One day I'm just gonna just pull up with my camera.
Yeah.
But this is before all this stuff happened today. I was gonna just pull up on you lot and do like a vlog of me pulling up there, innit?
That would have been brilliant.
And then before you know it, the universe worked, and then we ended up doing the podcast before I even got a chance to do that, innit? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna come do that. But that was in my mind. I thought, yeah, man. Then we start doing some ground root stuff, seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
Get involved with people properly, innit?
Because it's a big scene.
Yeah.
Like it's a huge scene, and it's like they're supportive of artists, like local artists.
Yeah.
It's like
I heard they're not happy about freestyling though.
That I'm not happy.
And I heard someone goes, too much freestyling or something
like
that.
Yeah. No, do you know what? That was one woman.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they absolutely love it because if you think about it, like before, it was like a lot of rock heads. It's like a lot of rock and roll, kind of very like it's rock or kind of grungy, and do you know what I mean? And it can be a bit
more yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And then I turned up on a Thursday night about 10 weeks ago, because I'm used to freestyling like from Unit 30. There's East London and that. I used to just turn up to jazz jams and soul jams and just.
That's what I mean. London like that is so different.
It's like not though.
But there's not many places in Bedford that do that.
But there is
now. Maybe,
yeah.
Within the last what?
It's been there. They've been there going for 10 years. This jam.
Yeah, but they didn't have the collateral of the people like you lot.
Yeah, and now it's like this merge. It's beautiful.
Lucky enough, because people like you and Sonny are integrating with them with that kind of
scene.
Yeah,
it's been open-minded.
But other than that, they probably would have never have had that explosion in the scene. Because I'm thinking, I want to go there now. If I like it, I'm saying to my friends, go there. And it's just a bigger community of people linking up, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all for music.
Yeah.
Everything goes. Some people aren't necessarily like the most. Like, I tried to play guitar the other day because I felt like I was in an environment where it went well. It went.
What do you mean try to play? Does that mean you know your chords?
4 chords, I know.
Right, so don't front like you picked up a guitar and just play the guitar.
No, but like tried as in like it's hard to sing and play at the same time. Of course.
Well, I can't even play, let alone sing and play. I can't sing anymore, so it's the same difference, isn't it?
What happened to being genuine?
You know McDonald Jones, right?
Did you?
Yeah, I got a picture on Instagram. I met Donald Jones.
So now you're a singer. You touched you. So
I
now
made
you
a
can
few
sing.
tracks from him. So when I met him, it was like, do you know what I mean, like a collab.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But,
positive thinking.
yeah, always, man. But
well, I tried to play the guitar. Like I didn't. Like I played like 4 chords, and the crowd was so receptive because they appreciate what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if I go to certain other environments, I don't feel like people appreciate the sound, and it's like that's why I love Esquires. I love the people of all walks of life, all ages, rock and roll. But I don't know, everyone just matters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like it's a beautiful thing because I'm kind of tired of having to prove myself, like going to places and having to think, oh, do I look alright? Do I look like I fit in? Am I wearing the latest designer clothes? Because I'm not that person, and I used to be. Like everyone goes through phases. When I was younger, I was like, oh, don't care no more. I just want to be music.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, really comfortable in my surroundings, and it's like that's why I think I now feel like I'm in a place where with my music I want to stay in Bedford. I want to stay in my hometown because it's done a lot for me, especially lately. And
that's so cool.
I feel so.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, I love being home. I actually love Bedford. I can honestly say
that's
that.
So cool.
Some people say that what I'm on about, and I'm like,
it's good.
But I found what works for me here. Do you know what I mean? I've tapped into that, and it's sweet.
I think with you, with that attitude about Bedford and everything else, people are gonna have to gravitate towards you. Because you're giving away so much love towards it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's positive.
It's right.
Hopefully, yeah,
definitely.
I don't want to knock on doors no more. I don't want to go out no more.
Yeah.
You know, like I did that for 10 years, knocking on I was in America forever. I was just knocking on doors, and like some of them opened, some of them didn't. And I'm like, but I know my worth. I know what I can do. So why am I going out? Like, just let the world come in. The universe.
So tell me a bit more about you personally. Do you have any sisters, brothers?
Yeah, I've got an older brother. Okay. You might know him, Zenon.
No fucking way. Bedford's so small, man. Yeah, I do know him.
See, you know my family.
Bedford's
then.
small, man.
How do you know him?
How do I know him?
Just from
From
to be
Bedford,
fair, his name is like not the.
Yeah, but other than his name, I think it's just Bedford in general.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But flipping hell, man.
Yeah.
That's mad. I wasn't expecting that still.
Just my big bro, and I got a twin sister.
No way.
Yeah.
From Bedford, Bedford
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Does she sing?
Yeah, not at the moment, but she'll probably get back to it.
Okay.
Eventually.
Wicked. So what? You being in Bedford, and you doing music. Is there anyone in Bedford that you'd like to work with?
Yeah, I'd like to work with Zedo.
Okay, wicked.
Because we did a gig.
Yeah.
At where was it? The Standard before it got refurbished.
Okay.
And I don't know why I said the refurbished bit, but still.
Yeah.
And we were doing this gig, and he just took to the mic, and he's just everything about how he performs. I was like, I want to do it.
Zedo's a strong performer.
He's so good.
Yeah, Zedo's. Well, so I've heard Zedo a long time from when he used to do clashes. He used to clash people.
Did he? What, freestyle clash?
Are you joking?
No, I don't know about that. I've been out of Bedford for 10 years.
Yeah, but you see, like, so Zedo was part of, I think, either it was a crew called NLS.
Don't know.
Right,
I know my carb unit.
Yeah, that was like literally the opposite side. Yeah, no,
okay,
because you're 14 girl, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's funny you said that actually. But yeah, basically them two groups used to clash a lot.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to get them on a podcast as well.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I know, man.
Are they still going, my carb unit?
I don't know.
Okay.
But at one point, my carb unit was on Radio 1.
Yeah, they were smashing it.
Like, to be fair, they was like next to blow. Like, they should have been gone clear from. They was on YouTube the time when K Coke did his first like Far in the Booth. Like, they was on YouTube early.
Oh my god.
These were on Radio 1 early when it weren't even like. You know how they have like a show now?
Yeah.
It wasn't even that. Like, these that were listened to by the masses. Like, you know, back like now.
Yeah.
It's like a one extra thing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone that listens to one extra.
Yeah.
Back then, it was BBC One.
Yeah.
Like, people were just listening to it.
Just that.
Yeah, man.
And they were on there. Serious.
I can't believe
what was that with Tim Westwood or someone?
Was it Tim Westwood?
I know that like Locke and that did something with one extra.
Yeah, it was Locke, Endo, Brock Kid. Do you know any of these names?
Yeah.
Yeah, Locke, Endo, Brock Kid. What's the other white guy's name?
White guy's name?
No, it might have been K9 or something like that.
Oh, that rings a bell. I don't know. I can't.
Yes, something like that. But they killed it, man.
Oh.
But literally, me growing up seeing all them lot, I just thought like they were next to blood. Like, for me, Locke was always the best.
I know.
For me, personally,
I'm still in like talks with him about doing a track.
Yeah,
but it's just obviously
long.
Like, yeah.
You know what it is? I think.
He's just like a family. Like
people got so much things going on in life. It's hard to get the time unless you got to really think like how your attitude towards it now.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, I ain't got time to be knocking doors no more.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
And I'm hungry
there
for
you
like doing what I do.
Yeah.
I haven't got any responsibilities. It's like I'm at a stage where I've got the world to gain and nothing to lose.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just, if someone sends me a track, I'm like, I don't know if I'm in this headspace to write it. I just think it's like productivity, innit? So I know what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stop till I get it.
Yeah, because when I told Cash today, when obviously we agreed for you to come on or whatever, I told Cash, I'm having Roxze on. He's like, yeah. It's like sick. She's active.
Is that what he said?
As in, like, because you take your craft serious.
I am so passionate.
Do you know what I mean? So he said, it's going to be a good, do you know what I mean? Chat.
Yeah,
because
thank you. That's really nice to know.
I didn't know you. So for me, this is like me getting to know you, I guess, isn't it? But what made you, because I always said to people, look, anyone who wants to come on and talk, or anyone who wants to be a part of it, let me know. And I get way more response when I'm telling people, yo, you need to come on. They're like, I know, man. Rather than people saying to me, a few people do say to me, hey, I need a spot or whatever, or I need to come or whatever. I'm like, of course, like it's open whenever. So what made you say,
there are two
you must be real comfortable in yourself to say, look, I'm ready to come and, do you know what I mean? Cause,
yeah. I think there are a few factors. I saw your interviews, I listened to them, and I just watched them, like the visuals and things, and I thought you come across really nice. And it's like, it's always nice to have the opportunity to be interviewed by someone that you get a rapport with. And straight away I was like, it's gonna work.
Dope.
You just have a feeling, innit? Gut feeling. I was like, that'll work. And then I just wanted, I'm serious about music, and it's like any opportunity to have interviews as well is productive for me, because I'm learning and I'm not perfect at delivering or answering questions, or do you know what I mean? I like to be challenged, and it's like things are happening in the pipeline that are going to require me to be more perfected at answering questions. Do you know what I mean? So it's that sort of, and I think it's positive. Like, I saw you doing this and I thought, how positive, like the opportunity to have a chance to be vocal and talk about what you
but
do.
It's hard though, man.
What to?
Being from Bedford, it is hard, because you have to remember, I feel like I'm putting myself on a chopping board. Especially that it's not, so when I make music, I can articulate more. So I might have something to say in music, but how music,
do you make music as well?
Yeah.
So you don't sing, but what do you do then?
I rap. I'm an artist, man. No, but I do try to sing with the singing as well, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm an artist either way, innit?
Yeah.
But I like doing podcasts. I always have this thing, like I was saying to Cash, so bring it back, I was saying to Cash, I go, the response I get from when I put out podcast stuff or stuff to do with the podcast is a different response to when I put music out.
Yeah. In what way?
Right, that's what he said. And I said to him, music's got this weird stigma sometimes.
Yeah.
So you might not see this because you're a woman that sings.
Yeah. Oh no, I still get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I still get people critiquing me.
Really? But you're good. So it's like,
oh, thank
so
you.
example, it's like saying, you say, someone goes, what do you do for a living? You go, I'm a singer. And in their head, they might think, or they're looking at you like somewhere. You could sing.
Yeah.
What's your favourite song? And they could say your favourite, and you could sing the same, and they can go, okay. Whereas a rapper, you're going to pull out and start doing a lot of this, and they're going to get it's a stigma.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it, but I'm saying it's a stigma with it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying when I put podcast stuff out, the response is just different. Like,
positive.
Example, right? So you're here today through a podcast.
Yeah.
I've done music's me.
Yeah.
But you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But whatever I've done through my podcast, it's reached you that way.
Yeah.
Right.
But maybe
it's a weird thing.
Maybe it's the same energy you're giving. So like, if you know your podcast, you're putting them out there like, I'm doing this. Did you do that with music? Did you say I'm in the studio? Because at the moment I do that with like live performances and that. Yeah.
I did. On my page I've still got stuff like that.
Yeah. But were you like in your people's faces, like there's the same as?
I'm gonna say no, because I didn't have no videos out yet.
Yeah, but not videos.
But that's still very much part of the music. If you got music, cool. Show me a video. Show me you. Like, show me what you're about in it. So whereas like Cash has got a video out now. So your mixtape's cool. Show me a video. Here you go. And it's like, okay, you get more of a build of character. So I've got old videos. Whereas the podcast, I've come online and it's rapid.
Yeah.
Want the video out, get the camera, get the mics. It's different, innit? But either way, the response is just different. But music has an annoying stigma to it sometimes.
Yeah.
It downs people as well.
I think I found the trick to that is to internalize it. I know it sounds really like deep.
No, I get it. Go on.
But internalize what you're doing, and it's like I said before, I come back to Bedford and I didn't get no love really from when it comes to my music from the people that I would associate with before. Do you know what I mean? But
then putting out music then?
Yeah, I've always been putting music out. I've been putting music
Soundcloud, YouTube?
Yeah, like I was doing it before. My sister, for like 8 years I was putting music
with
out.
Your sister?
Yeah.
So she actually got tracks out as well?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and then it just took a different. Yeah,
okay.
which it happens. But
it's before uni.
During uni and afterwards,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
But the love for the music, like the love and support, wasn't from the people that I expected it to. Like, I didn't get any, you know, like probably from the similar crowd that we have. But then now I've come back and I found like these live performances that I don't care what people think. Like, I do care. Like, I love, like, obviously everyone cares, but I mean, I don't care if
comfortable.
I'm doing it for me. So if I'm writing a track, I'm going through, like, there's so much emotion I've got, and that's my soul. It's cleansing my soul. I have to write. I have to sing. I have to freestyle. I was at Squires yesterday, just shut my eyes. I forgot where I was because that's my therapy and escapism.
That's so dope.
If someone, but that's what the music is, isn't it? It's
but you're owning
escapism.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if someone then comes along and says, "Oh, you didn't sing," I won't even analysing myself. So if I'm not analysing myself.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Yeah. I get you. I'm with you.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like they say that Dita Von Teese, isn't it? It's a Dita Von Teese. She said you can be the ripest cherry or something in the plum, but someone's not gonna like you.
Okay, yeah. So you can't be everyone's cup of tea.
I can't be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Because it's helping me through tough times. Like, music's my answer. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'd say. Just internalise it and just don't think about the second you don't rely on another person's opinion. Is a second, for some odd reason, things start happening.
Yeah. It's funny that the universe works, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. I spent all them years. That's what I mean, knocking doors, chasing, saying this is what I can do, this is what I can do. And the second I said, hang on a minute, I don't need anyone's validation. I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
Second doors started opening
for
me.
Yeah,
I'm like, mate, what's going on? It's mad.
Yeah, sick.
It's mad.
Have you put out any mixtapes or anything?
No, I'm working
whole bodies
on it.
of work. You haven't put out a whole body of work?
No, because I've only been back in music for 2.5 months. So I was gonna drop music for like a year.
What have you got out? If I wanted to go listen to Roxze, where am I going?
I've got some demos on
and is your artist name Roxze still?
Yeah,
okay.
Roxze. Okay. I've got some old material, but I this is a new chapter, so I'm focusing on the new chapter.
Okay.
So it's like I've got my YouTube, which is Roxze. So I've got demos on there as well. I've got some homemade music videos as well, which I just get creative because art is art.
Yeah. Art is art. I love it.
But so I'm working on. So my first release is on the 21st of April, which is Thank You. And that's done quite well. It's been picked up by Interbeats, and like I think 5 radio stations are playing it now, which is real positive. Yeah. Got really good reception. And then the second release is going to be the 21st of May, and these are all releases from the EP, which is On the Rocks. Because like, thank you. Do you know what? I got that from here. I think I was having a conversation with Aaron and Cash.
Yeah.
And I think someone just said, "Oh, what?" Because I said I'm doing the mix EP, and they're like, "What? On the Rocks?"
That
it's like
fucking dope.
Yeah, it's a sick name, isn't it?
Roxze
sick. On the Rocks.
I fuck with that still.
Yeah, thank you. I have to give
that's
credit.
That's one of the ones you have like part 1 to 8.
Yeah.
On the Rocks, you have like 10 parts to it. Yeah. Sick name.
Yeah, I'm going through a bit of emotional time as well. So it's the perfect time to have that name. Do you know what I mean? So. So I thought On the Rocks, so that's going to be out in the summer. But it literally, I thought I was going to give up music. So when I was in Manchester, I gave up music. I was like, I'm not done. Can't do it anymore.
But we do that. Is it a give up or is it? Sorry, is it a give up or is it more like a hiatus, like a long break? Like how as you were saying, do you know what I mean? As you were saying, oh, he could have done this or he was doing that. I was planning these things. I just needed time to fucking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with music, I find that. Like I haven't written a while because of my experiences in life.
Yeah.
And with music, you always need to be doing different things to experience to write about it. If you're going to make it personal music, do you understand? So I'm not going through the worst emotional time at the moment. I'm not the happiest. I haven't spent loads of money. I haven't, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, it's, I'm learning again. I'm listening to what I like. Do you know what I mean? Trying out new things. But hearing Cash's mixtape, I just rocketed me as well.
Inspires you,
Nipsey Hussle passing away as well.
Yeah.
No Nipsey Hussle. That killed me, man. So all these kind of things adding up, it's just like, fuck it, let me go write a little something again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's more for me now. What always has been for me.
Yeah.
But it's different feeling.
But you
now,
have to experience. David Bowie said that.
Did he?
David Bowie said that you have to experience life to write about it.
Literally.
Yeah. So I've got all this content now from like this last 2 years that I didn't write.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like
oozing of content.
Yeah, I've got so much content and so much emotion because it's been pent up.
Yeah.
But at the time, I've said I won't do music. But without me knowing, I was consciously experiencing life and
to be able
getting content.
Yeah.
Like, I'd still write poetry. Like, I'd still write a lot.
Yeah.
But I look at some of the notepads. I don't remember writing
What's your poetry like?
Right, do you know what?
Is it singing poetry or is it poetry?
You know,
because someone said to me, "I got poetry," and I said, "Let me look at that." I said, "You're rapping, man. What about? Is it? Do you know what I mean?"
No, it's rapping. Okay. I wish I could rap. I wish I could rap.
Can you not? Can you not rap?
I could kind of like. Do you know what? To me, if I rap, I'm like at my most vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Why is that?
Because my raps are so deep. They're about things that like are life things that are really
and singing's
deep.
Not?
No, singing is, but I'm not.
Is rap way more words?
Do you know what it is? No, it's singing is I'm giving it. I'm letting loose.
Okay.
Rapping is I'm letting. No, because still I'm letting you in. Either way, I'm letting you in. But rapping's like I'm talking it.
Okay.
I'm actually talking, and if I'm talking it, I'm actually going I'm actually. It scares me.
Okay.
Because it's like some of the situations I've been in and that they're so raw.
So you do rap then, really?
Yeah, I sing rap. So like I sing rap like I'll be like, wait, I don't know if this is sing rap. Oh, wait, I don't do make believe you. No. You don't do make believe I can see you when you talk, won't you look like.
Yeah.
But that's singing rapping.
Yeah, but do you not? So that's not the same as you would say rapping.
No, because like, I'll do like a rap.
And the tone changes in the bravado.
Yeah, I'm like me, and I'm like I did a song the other day.
Go on.
A rap about an ex.
God's sake.
Yeah.
You're thinking, fuck, she mentioned me.
I know. Never date a songwriter. Ever.
Wait.
Or not me, anyway.
Wait.
I'm dangerous, mate.
An established songwriter.
Yeah, no, I write everything.
No, but wait. When you say never date a songwriter.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say because someone will shit on you, basically?
Because it's content. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I write.
I went home, I had a shit podcast. Start sending for me, and I'm like, wow, I thought we got along. Nah, man.
No, because it's like, everything's experience.
Yeah.
And it's like, it'll come out like, I'm so
That's
sensitive.
so bad, though. Even me as an artist, you know what? I suppose everyone as an artist, they're the same.
Yeah.
So you're saying artists really shouldn't.
Yeah, never. But not in that connect, because I'll never like make something violate someone.
Yeah.
I'll never like make stuff up, or I'll never.
But you're saying your truth, as in you're singing. I'm letting my heart out. Do somebody sitting there thinking, no,
yeah,
no, it just keeps going.
It serves him right though. It serves him right. It does, because it's like he was not a nice person, and it's like he's giving me this track from him not being a nice person that is now being picked up by the radio station.
Oh, for God's Roxze's got like 20 tracks on the piece. She's like, I want this one to go in the beats. I want this one to blow up in Bedford as well.
Yeah.
Is it a Bedford guy?
No, East London.
That's alright then.
Yeah, he'll know about it though.
Well, he'll get whiffed of it.
What's that?
He'll get whiffed of it. He'll see what's going on. Pre the Instagram and that. Roxze.
You will. Be
you
like,
putting up them pictures for though.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's what I mean. I wouldn't violate him like that, but at the end of the day, anything that touches my heart in a negative or a positive way is gonna get eventually.
Gonna get vented.
Yeah, it's gonna be a song because I freestyle.
Yeah.
So when I freestyle, I go back to a place and my imagination, and it's like at the moment I'm going to a lot of the time I'm going back there.
You know, I'm making you freestyle after. I'm definitely making you.
But it's
I need to hear you now.
But it's got to be to like a instrumental.
I got you, man. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. So you don't know me yet, but don't worry. I got you. On your YouTube page.
Yeah.
So you just have. What do you have? What content do you have?
I've got demos that I record.
Yeah. So as in what? You've recorded the track and put it to a picture or video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did like I created my own YouTube video.
Yeah.
That was quite cool. It's called My Supply, the song was.
Okay, cool.
And I just did like a video of me looking at the camera and being like, it was snippets, but I looked like, because the song's like, I'm so damn high on your supply. You know, like kind of addicted.
Okay.
So I just did like I had red hair. I changed my hair all the time.
Okay.
And I had like long red hair. Are you when you met me, I probably had long red hair.
I try not to look too much. I didn't want to flipping scare you out, man. It just freaked me out, innit?
It's quite difficult to scare me.
I don't know, man. When I walked in, obviously, yeah, but either way, I didn't know she had red hair.
Yeah. So I had red hair, I think. And I just I did kind of like like you're kind of like drugged up, but on.
Okay. So there's a look you went for on the camera.
Yeah.
Is it intimate camera? So it's very close. Or,
yeah.
Okay. And how did that go?
I put an effect on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is
You're well
cool.
creative.
I try to be.
That's
you ain't
so
seen
cool.
it yet, though.
Yeah, but either way, what you're telling me, I know that you've had an idea and you tried to, or you executed it on your. That's so cool.
Thank you. I think it's just art is art.
Yeah, but it's hard to. I'm at the stage now where I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Art is art. Hence why I've put out a video today. Fuck it, I put out 2 posts today. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of being on this fucking weird schedule and how people think you have to perceive things. Fuck it.
Who are you thinking of? Because it's like, I think it helps for me because I've lived in London. I've like been the small fish in a big pond. Yeah. It's like if people around me don't like it, I have hardly any friends, like close friends. I've probably got like a few people on my phone line because things went a bit array. So when I moved up to Manchester, I came off social media and I was like, whoever wants to phone me, like I had loads. We did an album.
I do that shit. What star sign are you, by the way?
Libra.
Okay, interesting.
What are you?
Sagittarius. Is that bad?
Is that bad?
Yeah.
No, I don't really know much about Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Is that
when's Libra? September.
October. Start of October. 13th.
I think my son might be a Libra.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like they're balanced.
Yeah.
Kind of. But I had loads of friends. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not balanced actually. Okay. I'm well like
off the scales.
Yeah. I'm so like, yeah, I ain't easy. I ain't hard. I'm hard work. But really? In a good way. Yeah. Because I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm just like.
How hard work though? You said you don't like cooking earlier.
Do you know what it is? I've got a low attention span. Do you know what? I've made.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You're not bypassing that one. You can't. I can't allow you to have that bypass. I can't allow you. Imagine if you met a guy and he acted a certain way, and he goes, "Oh, dog, I've got a short attention span." You're gonna say, "What the f?" You better lengthen that attention span.
As in, like, I will cook something, and I'll be like, let me try and make this creative. It's boring just sitting there. Do you know what I mean? So I add like random stuff.
Yeah.
And like, oh my gosh, I traumatized my mum once. Yeah.
Go on.
She didn't eat chicken for about a year. I'm not actually exaggerating.
Yeah.
Because I made this casserole.
Because of your food.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I just thought I made this casserole.
Go on.
And it looked like, I don't know. I just got bored like whilst it was cooking. So I just like started crushing it. So I crushed all the bones.
What do you mean crush the bones? What do you mean?
The chicken bones.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Wait. So the chicken with the bone.
Yeah.
You crushed it.
I crushed it.
How?
Because it was like I overcooked it, so it's like really
oh
just really like tender, and it just started disintegrating. So I was like, let me make this more like, I don't know, let me make it look better.
That's so funny. I can't believe it.
So I started like
crushing it.
Yeah. And then I gave it to my mum, and my mum was like, and I get very upset. If no one likes something I do, like cooking, I spent like 2 hours doing this.
I spent 2 hours crushing these bones.
And she was like,
did you try it?
Yeah, she ate it.
All of it?
No, not half of it, because I was having a bit of a tantrum.
Okay, go on.
And because I was having a tantrum.
I can't believe you crushed the chicken bones and gave it to mum, as in like served her up and you wanted her to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, and she ate a little bit. Now I put her off chicken for about a year.
Oh my gosh.
Easily, yeah.
So what do you like being cooked for?
Yeah.
What do you like to eat?
I love Thai food.
Okay.
I love like pad Thai and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like.
What's your favourite dish? Do you have one?
My favourite dish is of food in general. Noodles.
Don't have to be the noodles. What flavour? Chicken?
No, pad Thai noodles.
What's that?
You know, like they're like Thai.
Are they thin?
Yeah, you can get them from like Wagamama's.
Okay.
And that. They're who cook for me. Wagamama's cook for me.
Damn Wagamama, do you know that?
Have you not tried the pad Thai?
I got a post on my Instagram. I'll show you after. My friend said, "Yeah, we go out to eat," and Cash loves going out to eat. So I said, "Fuck it, we go out."
Yeah.
He shouted Wagamama's out. I've never been. I said, "I'm fussy in it."
Yeah.
I said, "Bruv, don't take me to this fucking place if they're not. Let me, yeah." So we've gone in there now, and I've looked at the menu. The menu's fucking exquisite. It looks good. You can mix your meats with your rice or your noodles or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've ordered this like spicy lamb thing with the noodles, and I'm cussing, saying it better be nice. And I've looked to the side and I've got like remember they have them like big Instagram like it's got the frame of an Instagram post. So you take a picture next to it.
Yeah.
So my friend's like, "What? Take a picture of it, innit?" So oh fuck it. So I got it up to the picture, smiling.
Yeah.
Mama's food came. I looked at it. I said, "Why is it so pink?"
Oh, what was it? Salmon.
Listen,
I'm playing.
It was. Cash can vouch for me. It was so pink. Obviously, I like it medium rare. No, it was like a lamb. I don't know what some business, whatever it is. I like it medium rare, but it was. So I go, "Yeah, can you come back? Can you change it?" I changed it, come back.
Still pink.
I was eating it, and the food was just bland.
Yeah.
It just it never had no flavours to it. So the picture I took that I was meant to be happy, I put the caption saying dog shit. Where I'm
no,
I'm active, and bare people commented on it.
Well,
so I thought I'm not the only one that don't like it.
People appreciate it. Like,
people like, yeah, man. It's like have you been to what's that Caribbean place in MK called? Oh, come on,
Turtle Bay.
Yeah, have you been there?
I worked there.
What was that like?
Not in the Milton Keynes one, in Manchester.
What was that like?
I lasted one day. I do that. I went in. I was like, I don't want to.
Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Have you ate there before?
Yeah, I've eaten there. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that like?
Um.
Good, bad. What did you get? Do you remember?
It's my birthday.
Okay.
So I had a lot of cocktails.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Pissed.
Yeah. I can't actually remember if it was nice. I think it was alright.
Mm-hmm.
But it's West.
That's definitely not good enough if you think.
Yeah. No, I can't actually remember. I went. Yeah, actually, it was a bit smashed
YouTube channel, like I said, bring it full circle. I think you should do vlogs. I think you should get a hold of a camera and you should release content of you being you.
Oh.
Do you not think?
Yeah, I just need to get back to being used to being in front of the camera again because it's taking me.
Instagram's popping. What are you talking about?
Do you know
You're
what it
all
is?
over the cam.
Yeah, but I'm.
Gone.
It's weird. Actually, you're right.
I'm right. I'm telling you should do that.
That I'm. It's yeah. You're right.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
That's
dope
really
for people to see.
Through my life.
Because like I said, so you've come in here and obviously it's music. But for me, I wanted to get to know you.
Yeah.
You understand? So music that's much a part of you. But I know you have so many other things. You know what I mean? So you having a camera and doing that, I think that'd be sick as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be good. I think.
I think though that I'm kind of like I know that for me, music's my
passion and shield.
No.
Go on. What do you mean shield?
Shield as in like that's my
first layer of the cake.
Yeah.
Of the onion.
And it's like if I can talk to people about music, I'm like, I do this, I do that.
Right, so I'm gonna peel that layer off quick.
Yeah.
Just tell me about you. So would you like doing what? No, I'm serious.
What I like doing?
How you come across, I know, right. I'm coming here, this is my music, I thought, yeah, that's cool, but what I'm gonna do? I wanna, you know what I mean? Let's talk, man.
Alright, what?
Fill me in. So, what was it like? Did you live when you was in uni in London, did you live like on a campus?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, it was really good.
Really?
It was
Is that where like the crushed chicken bones
No,
origin
I
story?
made some off-key stuff there though.
How off-key? Go on, drop one.
I remember.
And I've heard off-key meals from uni people, jail people. I've heard off-key meals.
This is bad. My brother came to visit. My brother will vouch for this.
Wow, you fed him it?
Yeah, he did.
What's up with ya?
He still talks. This is like years ago.
Yeah,
he still talks. He will never drop this.
So we shouldn't. Go film it in.
I made him egg fried rice.
Okay.
But I just presumed if you put the rice with water in the microwave and then crack an egg on it.
No, you didn't. No, wait.
And that's egg fried and pepper and salt, and that's egg fried rice.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was in a hurry. He was like, oh, I was like, what do you want? He goes, just like rice.
You're lucky you're so good at singing. You're so lucky.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Cracked an egg.
Yeah.
On the rice.
Yeah.
With water.
Yeah.
In the microwave. And said, here's your egg fried rice.
Pepper, yeah. And I was serious. I was like,
Roxze,
here's egg fried rice.
Yeah.
My brother has not forgiven me for that.
Did he eat it?
No. He tried it because I was like sulking again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God, I made this effort and you didn't. And he's like, I can't eat that. And it's like, to this, I can cook. I could spend, if I really wanted to, 3 or 4 hours. And like, I don't even know if I could do that, but I could try. Like MasterChef. MasterChef is my favourite programme, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
And like, I could try and create something. And he
Wait, MasterChef's the one where, not the one where people are competing, is it?
Yeah.
With Gordon Ramsay?
No, with
the other, my sister watches that. Yes.
I love cooking. I love cooking programs.
Yeah. My friend, I was with my friend yesterday. He made me watch one. I said to him, "Why are you making me watch all these food? Do you know how hungry I am?" He's like, "Would you like some food?" I said, "Yes. I can only watch food programs. If I'm full or if I'm eating. I can't watch food programs." Nah, man. Actually. Would you watch just put it on?
Yeah, because I'm so inspired.
Then you get so hungry.
No, I just like look at it and I think, how?
Yeah, how?
How do you do that?
Do I get the MY stomach now? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
I'm hungry, man.
That'd be nice.
Okay, cool.
But I do watch it and think, oh my gosh. But I could do that. I could spend hours trying to be like them.
Yeah.
And he still wouldn't eat it. He's traumatized.
It depends how it looks, man. If it's presented well.
He still would. He's actually traumatized. He don't
Adam
trust
is not
my
in
cooking.
It. Damn.
Yeah, he just doesn't trust it. I could not ship in, but order in wasabi, pretend I made it.
Yeah.
And he's still, it's obviously wasabi, not wasabi.
Wasabi. Yeah,
wasabi. Yeah, he probably wouldn't like that either. But
so you definitely must have leveled up since the crushed chicken bones and the.
No one, none of my family eat my cooking. Ever. So I just go to everyone and eat their food.
You eat their cooking.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
It's like Sundays I go to my mum's, like she makes chicken, she makes the chicken now. So it's like, yeah, right, I eat what you're eating.
Cool,
It's
man.
good, I got to like pass in it.
Yeah. Sweet. What was it like being in the beats? How did you find that?
It was good. I liked it because Lee the Flavour really supports my music. And he's got an ear for the actual quality of the sound, like what I'm creating. Like he's the one who's supporting the track and he's pushed it with all the other radio stations. Okay. So like it was really nice because I had a real nice conversation with him. Do you know what I mean? And it's like he's known my journey for years. And I don't know, I've just got a rapport. I've got a rapport now, to be fair, but I'm just like, you just know when you know, innit? Yeah. So he invited me. He knew I was back in music, doing music again, and he's just like
get you involved.
Yeah.
Do you go out in Bedford a lot?
Yeah, to all the open gigs, jams.
Clubbing wise.
I went out the other night to Vogue.
How was that?
It was alright, but I think I've just outgrown all that. Okay. If I go out, I want to go out and appreciate music. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Different atmosphere.
Yeah, but to be fair, I did like seeing what was being listened to.
That's the reason I asked you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too analytical.
What do you mean?
Like I'll go to a gig or an event
and you're analysing everything.
Yeah, like how do the crowd interact with this track?
Yeah.
Because that's what I create.
Music orientated. Yeah. And how did you find it? Total different scene, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like. I do.
Would you the right people?
Probably, yeah. They were having a good night, but I just weren't in that headspace.
Involved,
yeah. I weren't in I went like they all got bottles and that, like let's get, and I'm like, no, I'd rather go home and write.
What do you drink if you go
out? Pink gin. And
pink gin.
Yeah, pink gin.
Wow, specific.
Tonic. I know. Or prosecco. Okay. And if they're not there, I won't drink.
Really?
I don't want to drink. No, we're not too bad. Drink. I ain't that bad. I have like a brandy and coke or something.
Okay, cool.
Or rum and coke.
Yeah, sweet. So
I feel like this is like a.
She don't want. Get this straight. She wants someone to cook for her. That's nice. Fair play. She wants nice food cooked. She likes eating, but don't ask her to cook because she crushes both of chicken. She loves music, but she don't really like the club scene. And she's not too fussy, but she'd like a prosecco with what? Pink gin with tonic water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And is it pink gin and like sometimes cucumber is nice with it.
Yeah, sweet.
And prosecco. I love prosecco.
Cool, man.
Don't get a hangover on prosecco.
Do you not?
No.
What's your favourite? Name your 3 favourite artists.
That's a hard one. Because you usually get questions that are relating to other artists, innit? But like, if they're my 3 favourite artists, definitely Lauryn Hill.
Wicked. See, now I know where your headspace is at. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever heard of Archangel?
I've heard of them, yeah. I haven't heard a lot of their music, but I've heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the song. It's a song. Sorry, it's a song. It's Burial.
Okay.
The guy producer. Archangel's like this song that it's just I don't know, that just does something. And Burial's like this underground artist who no one knows who he is, and he chops up computer games. Okay. You know, like what's that computer game where they all shoot everyone?
It's a lot of computer games left in the shop, man. GTA, Call it just log.
Call of Duty, that's it.
Is that Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
What a shout. He crops little things from there and creates soundtracks, and they're so good. They're like a deviation away from garage music.
Yeah.
But like
okay, cool.
Retro. Yeah. And favorite artists. This is a controversial one, yeah. I had this argument the other day. It was Michael Jackson. It was. And it's like, does the stories and all the controversy then detach from him being the favourite artist?
Do you believe Michael Jackson touched kids, yes or no?
I don't know. I'm on the fence. I
haven't watched the Michael Jackson documentary.
I haven't watched it.
Do you know why? But why was I quick to watch the R. Kelly one?
Did you watch
the R. Kelly one real quick.
Do you think he did it?
Man, R. Kelly did all that shit, man.
Did he?
He's got footage of him doing it.
No.
Are you joking?
No, I didn't know that.
Because when I was younger, it's funny actually, because when I was younger, I remember it going round, R. Kelly pissed on a girl.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
As being a young kid, you make jokes at R. Kelly. You don't think of the girl it happened to or anything like that. So fast forward many years on, I'm watching the documentary now as an older person, a man, whatever, and the kids auntie is on the documentary and she like headlines it and she's talking about R. Kelly and she's telling the story anyway. The way she tells the story, it ends up being her niece. That was the one that right, and my heart just dropped because I've got a niece
like
and I thought that the kid was 13
and because there was footage of him actually doing that, innit?
I searched it, I had to look for it and then I realised because obviously so I've typed it in, obviously looked for it and then I realised I've gone on Reddit to look for it and read the comments. And someone says, if you're typing in to look for this, you're a sicko.
Oh no!
And I thought, oh shit! I didn't clock because the internet's at your fingertips, so I just type anything in it. And I thought, oh shit!
Yeah.
Anyway, I found it anyway. Today I found it. I didn't watch all of it. I swear to God, I watched like maybe 10 seconds. Enough to make me see it was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And to see what he did, and I said, oh my gosh!
Like, was it a concert or something?
Nah, the guy has got the girl in a room. And I know this because of the documentary and how they talk about this room.
Yeah.
How we take him in a room or whatever. And it'd be in a studio sometimes. He had beds in the studio.
Yeah.
And he literally pulls his dick out and pisses on her.
No.
She's like on a knee position. Bear in mind she's a kid, so it's very disturbing.
That is so disturbing.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And so from me seeing that footage of him alone, forget all the other accusations that I've heard. Yeah. I've seen that is enough to make me say I'm not paying R. Kelly no more.
Yeah.
Just my personal thing.
Okay.
I don't play R. Kelly, man.
Yeah.
And it's weird because up until that I was sort of playing a few tracks.
Yeah.
But when I
think I'm where you are now.
I'm not on it, man.
Like I don't play them, but if I listen to them, I'll listen to them.
But my friend play. I go, what about you? Penny goes, yeah. I still play. I said, you're sick.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
But obviously his choice. So with the Michael Jackson thing.
Is it the same scenario?
I ain't watching it, man. But there's no footage. So people might kill me for this, man. But there's no footage of him doing anything.
That's what my thing is.
And why all these people coming out when he's gone?
Yeah.
And it's like
there's money to be made though.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah.
But I'm not sticking up for no. I don't know innit. But I don't want to watch the documentary because it's based on two people.
Yeah.
And it's with the R. Kelly thing. It's like a general. You got a lot of people from different walks of life. You hear the kid's mother, the mother's kids, all these weird stories that accumulate up into the puzzle fits.
Yeah.
So when they're saying he used to go outside McDonald's.
Yeah.
With his security guards, and the security guards admitting this on camera, by the way, so they should also be accountable for it.
Yeah. And
his brother's saying things like, "I like going for older women.
Yeah.
He likes going for younger women. What's the difference?"
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it don't add up, does it?
He used to go to McDonald's and tell his security guards, because obviously kids would go to McDonald's after school, go outside schools, tell his security guards, yeah, go get that girl's number for me. He'd go over, and R. Kelly at this time has got songs like Bump and Grind, biggest songs in the world, and his 13 girls that probably are listening to it, but that shouldn't be, but they are. He slides them the number, and they think, yeah, I want to be a singer, I want to be an artist. Before you know it,
just use his power, innit?
It's fucking crazy, man.
No, I think maybe I shouldn't listen to R. Kelly's music no more.
Each to their own.
It is, but what do you think then? So it does taint the artist.
His R. Kelly,
like the controversy.
R. Kelly got put on Aaliyah, yeah. When he met Aaliyah, she was, I think, 12.
Oh, was she 12?
I think because he met her through one, I think, her uncles or something. Don't quote me on this, by the way. But either way, she was very young.
Yeah.
When he married Aaliyah, I think she was 15 and he was 27. She was not old enough to get married, first of all. Her first album, probably her best album, is called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Oh, my God.
Her hit track, her first single off her album, is called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. He's in both of the videos. He's on the album. He's on the album cover.
He was in her head.
He wrote half of her album for her.
Brilliant album as well.
That's what he wrote it for her.
That's scary.
She's got to imagine she's a kid, but she's a great voice and he's nurturing her. Got her on. Got her on. It's definitely that.
Yeah.
At its worst.
Yeah.
And it's on the public eye. Like he's doing interviews with her, and they're like asking them, "So, are you two a couple?" And they're like, "Nah, we're just friends."
She's a child.
It's got in her head, isn't it? And then she got to a stage where I guess she clocked what was going on.
Yeah.
And they left on bad terms. So after that, she she linked up with Jay-Z, linked up with Irv Gotti and stuff, and Dame Dash. And Dame Dash said he asked Aaliyah, what was up with that R. Kelly thing, innit? And he was close for her, they were going out, and she goes, I'd never mention anything bad about R. Kelly, let's just leave it at that. Like she goes, he never...
It's not right, it went right. But that's the thing, I suppose, because then if you're supporting him as an artist, you're supporting... If you're playing his music, he's getting money still, isn't he?
There you go.
So you need to boycott.
Cancel, I guess, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was doing loads of shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And did you see some of his shows?
Yeah, afterwards. Did he make a joke about something?
Did you see what he was doing on stage?
No.
He'd go on stage and he's whining, but he's letting girls grab his dick on stage.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you ain't seen that.
Nah.
And girls love him. Do you know, like women, they can't believe he's been chucking bars at him, and he's at the
after all this,
he's at the edge of the stage, and he's got a towel. Sorry, he's got a towel. Making a girl hold a flannel and it's rubbing his hair.
Oh my god!
R. Kelly's on the next level.
Yeah,
he's on the next level. And when he comes out and does his interviews,
I suppose that's what he's done though, isn't it? Switch the controversy, try to make it.
But these women are saying like, we don't care. We love R. Kelly. R. Kelly's the man that made Bump
and some of them
Grind.
actually said
he made Ignition.
They had signs up, didn't they, saying make us the sex slaves.
Yeah. To be fair, you know what's so mad? When he was in court for something, people would, because he's a celebrity and he was the biggest at the time, people would come and watch his court case because you could.
Yeah.
And wait outside.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right. So one time, he was leaving the court when he got. He didn't get charged for it.
Yeah.
So he bust case, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was leaving the court and there was a girl that used to come and watch him.
Yeah.
All the time, and he used to clock her. But this is her telling the story, by the way.
Yeah.
And then one time when he bust case, he clocked her.
Yeah.
And he got someone to give her the number, but she's a kid.
No.
Anyway, ends up having sex with her, whatnot, treating her a certain way, taking away from her family. Like R. Kelly was on some shit.
Because you got to remember when you were 15. You're a child, yeah.
You're a child.
I remember being 15.
And it's R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Like how it would be for people saying it's Drake now.
Yeah,
like
but he got in trouble. Drake didn't he? Because he kissed
that
someone
weirdo
on
shit.
stage.
But
that's what I mean. That's all he did was kiss her. But that's the similar.
Is it the same?
Well, it is, isn't it? Because she looked like a kid.
That was kind of weird. But he was a kid, wasn't he? How old was he? Like 19?
Yeah, but true.
Okay, he's big 27, 30, 31.
Because I remember being 15, yeah. You know when you were like a 15-year-old, like walking down the embankment?
I definitely say a 15-year-old girl, though.
Girl, yeah. I remember being a 15-year-old girl and I used to be with all my friends and we used to always have crushes on like the older guys.
Yeah.
You know, like, you just be like seeing them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just I think it because all the guys in your year group never got the girl.
Bro, girls just get picked up by this, pick her up. I think, what the
but I never got.
You're too old to be here, man.
None of the guys were ever interested because they saw me as a 15-year-old girl, though.
Oh, what, as in the older guys?
Yeah.
And that's fucking right. So they shouldn't be.
Yeah, they're just like, you're not going to
Luckily
have that.
enough, you get the odd one that will say, fuck that.
But now in hindsight, if they were interested.
Yeah.
Because I remember I think I got kicked out of my house. I did. No, I had a big argument with my family because I used to comb my hair. Okay. And
you still comb her?
Yeah. I ain't done it for years, but...
Wow. Don't treat it like the crushed chicken bones, you know.
No,
I can still comb next minute.
No, I used to be good.
Okay.
And I remember combing someone's hair who was a bit like controversial in Bedford and was a lot older than me, but he wasn't like a good boy basically. And I was just like getting paid to do his hair. Yeah. And I ended up getting into loads of trouble for it. But my point is, I was probably about 14 at the time. He was a big man. Okay. And it was
so what do you think about that? Was you right to get in trouble for that or not?
Yeah, I get where my family were going. Like my parents, they're like, "Why are you doing his?" But he just wanted his hair done. Yeah. And I was like, had a crush on him.
See, that's what I'm trying to say.
And they saw that I had a crush on him. Right.
So luckily enough, they were like that.
Yeah, and it's true actually. In hindsight.
See, that's so hard, man. That's crazy.
That's good. Yeah. We got this from the 3 Inspirations.
But flipping hell, man.
So yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Burial.
Michael Jackson. Put MJ in there.
Yeah,
man.
put MJ.
Until innocent till proven guilty, man.
Yeah.
And he's gone, so we're gonna
get we're gonna get it.
Yeah, man. Best bit of advice you've been given.
Oh.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Go
on. The best bit of advice is from my nan. Okay. I've got a few bits. Can I say 2?
Anything your heart desires, my friend.
I've got 2, yeah. So the first one is my nan, Irish nan, says that
Irish nan, I love that.
said that other people are your best teachers.
Other people are your best teachers?
Are your best teachers. Okay. So like regardless of opening a book or whatever, just because like I've learned so much from you, this conversation. That's dope. And I wouldn't read that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I take that as gospel. And my granddad in Jamaica, before he passed a couple of years ago, we stayed in Jamaica for 5 weeks with him in a house. It was like real like violence at the time, so we were kind of locked in his house with him. Not locked him, you know, JA. In yard.
Well, I don't claim him, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
I need to go.
A bit, yeah. And he used to give us nuggets of advice. And one day we sat there listening to Frank Sinatra, and he just goes, like in his drink, he's like, "Let me give you a little bit of advice." You
better continue the accent though. No. So yeah, you have to now. Like, let me give you a little bit of advice.
If you ever get into a fight, I can't do it.
No, go carry it. You have to carry it.
He used to say stories like, if you ever go to a club or a pub, there's a fight. Sit next to the light switch. When the trouble starts,
put the
flick off the light,
flick it off,
and walk
Sorry.
out. I just loved it. He goes, just watch the fight. And just flick it off and leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
You like that one, yeah? I'll take it.
You
that
know,
one.
those ones that you just think,
Touched
okay,
you.
yeah, touched
sick.
me, yeah.
So both of your grandparents gave you the best bit of advice.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Both sides as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that's a good perceptive point.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Strongest trait, would you say?
My strongest trait?
Yeah.
My strongest trait is probably my strongest trait. I think it's probably my kind of lack of fear of situations. So like, that's to make a positive of that. That's just having a positive attitude. Mm-hmm. So like anything that comes my way, I won't brush off. Like I'll try different things. I won't, like, I'm not scared of things. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, I'll try it. I'll do it. Do that. And yeah, I think that's probably my strongest trait.
That's cool.
Like I like challenges.
Fearless.
Yeah, I think I actually
everything.
To not everything, but to most things. Like I won't, like spiders. You know what I mean? I would just, like, if I went into I'm a Celebrity, the jungle thing, I could do it.
You sure?
Easy. My mind is very powerful.
When you get on that. I'm gonna say.
I'll just be like, I'll be so calm. I'll be so calm. I'll watch it and I just like, because I can just switch into this. I've had like probably over 50 jobs or something, because I'll just, someone will say, can you do this? And I'll be like, yeah. Like, I've been a journalist once. I never had journalist experience. Just went for the job. And they're like, why can you do it? And I was like, because I can do whatever I put my mind to.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I think it's just, I don't fear situations. But sociology taught me that. My
degree.
Yeah, my degree taught me you can potentially be anything you want to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so society is kind of created.
Mm-hmm.
It's like man-made. It's like like an idea. Like this table is someone's idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like you can be that, not that table. But
of course, I get you. Yeah.
Concepts.
Wow.
I'm quite deep.
I like that. That's good. Funniest person you know?
Funniest person. At the moment, it's you.
Are you joking?
In this moment of time, you are pretty funny.
Don't drop that. To get back on that, actually, quick one. Would you say
probably
me.
Would
you say you're pretty deep?
Yeah.
So what, you don't feel like you've don't feel you've been deep enough on the podcast?
No, I am pretty deep. I think I'm deep now. I just said that. That's what I was saying. I'm deep.
Cool. So I've got to get to know you really and truly, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But sorry, girl, funniest person you know?
Me.
You. Yeah, I think I'm the funniest person I know as well. Really?
That's a challenge.
Yeah, that is a challenge.
I make myself I do the most stupidest things.
Yeah.
Because I'm a proper daydreamer. Like, I'll just, like, there's always a story. There's always something. If someone's had a mare, it's been me.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I just laugh at myself. I find myself funny.
What? Do you make your own jokes?
Yeah.
Like, for me, sometimes I say things with a group of people and I'm laughing so much I think they just laugh. Like, my own jokes are funny, innit? I said, I don't give a fuck what you look for. I'm the funniest. They're like, this guy's fucking.
To the degree they have to, because you got contagious laugh as well, so it helps.
I just do that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm like that. I am that person. I don't know. I find humour in not every situation. You got to be realistic sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
But in most situations, I find jokes.
I said, what? You see, like them big laughs for you, like have to hold your stomach.
Yeah.
I said, one of them a day, and you'll be alright.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'll be here till I'm 100,
true.
man. I'm telling you, man.
I like that. I like that.
A song that people wouldn't know you listen to, and it can't be the one you said earlier about the Archangels, because you probably would have dropped that one.
I was.
Yeah, see.
I was.
So when you said that, I was like, damn it, how did you stop reading all my questions?
A song people don't think I listen to.
Some people wouldn't think you listen to.
Canon and D.
Who's that?
I don't think it's Mozart. I don't know who the composer is. But it's classical music.
Okay, cool.
Because I've got this thing, like classical music. Have you ever tried this? Yeah, you drive. Do you drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't drive at the moment, but when I drive, I put classical music. Do this,
Yeah,
do this on the way home.
Go on.
Put some because classical music nurtures your mindset and it clears. It's supposed to like clear your mindset and all that. Put it on and like if you're driving down like a busy high street in Bedford High Street, watch people.
What, loud?
No, yeah, just put it on. Like it's so funny because everything is so dramatic.
You're jokes, man. What the heck? You know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Do it. Honestly, if someone's walking and they're talking to something, they're like, and
so put it loud enough so people can hear.
Not necessarily. So you've got it like
just for me then.
Yeah. In your.
Okay, I thought you.
No.
I thought you meant go down the high street, put your windows down, and just turn up Mozart.
No, but if you're like listening to Mozart and then people are walking and they're arguing.
Yeah, it's just jokes.
It It's like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's so
jokes,
funny,
man.
and that's something I like doing. That's music people don't expect me to listen
But you've
to.
actually picked the classical song you like as well.
Yeah, no, it's always the radio.
Just anyone that just happens to.
I'll put it on, and I'll be like, it just brings like you know, like you watch films, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And someone like Forrest Gump, and he's running.
You play the music behind it. Yeah.
It's like that.
Do you know what? Tom and Jerry is one of my favourite cartoons.
Oh, it's my grandma's favourite cartoon.
And the reason me saying that is because there's no talking in it. It's all just theatre and music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You get the odd voice in it.
That's a good shout.
I love Tom and Jerry. I've
I'd
always loved Tom and
watch
Jerry.
that again.
Like
My
I literally
grandma
find
loved
it funny to this day. I watch it, and I got a son as well.
Yeah, how old is he?
Just 2.5.
Oh, what's his name?
Ashley.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Is he like you?
I suppose so. I thought I'd give him a nice name, give him a chance in this world. Not no LaQuisha, Manisha. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
be careful.
I thought just in case when you know what I mean, when the CV comes through the post and they go, oh, Ashley.
Yeah.
What a lovely girl. They don't even know if it's a girl or a boy.
Oh, true.
You understand?
Yeah.
You gotta play the game, man. Any advice I can give him in life, I've got to give him, man.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no names like my name or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nothing where they could look at and say, never. Either way, yeah, so. It's on life, man. But
so yeah, the classical music is what people don't expect me to listen to.
That's cool.
A bit of a geek like that.
I wouldn't say geek. Geek?
I'm a geek.
You own it now.
Yeah.
But you would have hated being called a geek in school, though.
Nah. I used to. Do you know what? I went to Bedford College and I locked off. I used to chill with everyone, like Luton, and I failed all my exams at first. And because I failed, I was like, screw you. Like, I'd rather just be on my own and just do my thing. Not everyone Bedford Luton, not just know that a lot of the group were from Luton. And they used to be like, oh, you're just a geek, you're going to the library on your own. I was like, yeah. I want to pass my exams.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Shit, stupid.
Do you know what I mean? And I was like, I love studying. At the moment, I'm not in that mindset. I'm very creative. Like, I can't really focus on a book at the moment. But
you were on super creative mode, didn't you?
Yeah.
We're ready to go,
super
man.
Super creative.
So cool.
I'm creating things like, I love the idea of the vlog thing. That's out my comfort zone.
Yeah, own that, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That sounds good.
Weakest trait.
My weakest trait.
Would you say?
My weak.
But I have one. Next.
No, I do. I have a lot. My weakest trait is my inability to stay still.
Okay. Why would you say it's the weakest then?
Because it's hard work.
Okay.
Sometimes because it's like I've moved probably 5 times this year.
Oh, stay still in that aspect.
Yeah, it's staying still in life. Like if I have a job in that, I can't stay in it. It's like I've got. Like I said, a low attention span because I'm creating, and it's a strong strength because I can create. Like I can easily move into different. I can easily move. Like I just pack my bags and just go. Do you know what I mean? It's not a thing, but it can be quite difficult to live like that. Yeah. It's good if I'm like on the roads. Like
of course.
I gig with a band at the weekends.
Where you going?
Where do I go? Like this weekend I'm in Wales. Last week
no
I was in
way.
So I just support them doing.
You're gone.
Yeah, but I love it. Like the other day, I've got a manager, Michelle. She phoned me up and she was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm in the back of the van sleeping." Like we stay in places, but she was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "In the back of the van sleeping." And she was cracking up. She was like, "You're just built for the road," and it's like that's where I'm comfortable. But at times you just think. Because if I'm not happy with a situation, I leave. Yeah. Because I can. Yeah. But you can't. That's my weakest trait.
Yeah. You can't be doing that. Yeah.
So I'm learning to focus on that weakness.
Own it.
And own it. Yeah. Make it my strength.
Tell me a misconception about yourself that people would say. Misconception people would think about you.
You're really good at these questions. I've never had these questions before. My misconception about me.
Would you say
that I'm? I don't know, because you might. I don't know because you might not have this misconception, but I think a misconception is that I'm super duper, like I'm super independent and strong. But I think a misconception is how sensitive I am. Yeah, because I'm like super sensitive, but because I'm a creative, I feel everything. Do you know what I mean? So I know if I'm in an environment, I absorb everything. Around people, I absorb their energy. Do you know what I mean? And I think over time, the initial misconception is people meet me and they think, oh, she's proper like headstrong. I think, but then over time they're like, oh my gosh, she is like super. Like we went to a gig the other day, and went to Faces, and people come there to see me perform, which is real positive because like word of mouth.
Definitely.
And this woman came up to me and she was talking to me, and then afterwards we left, and she was walking down the high street, and she was like, oh, Roxze. And I didn't hear her initially, and then she was like, oh, I can't believe you didn't like answer to me or something. And it really hurt me.
As if she tried to, she misconceived, as in you was acting a certain way that you wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, she thought I was being stush.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
I
no, I'd never
you.
be that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so, because I just love people. I love people being happy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I absorb things.
How do you handle constructive criticism?
Oh, very well. Because it's like.
From anyone?
No.
Go on.
You get people who just, you can tell it's not from the best place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'll filter that out. But if someone says to me, like the other day, someone said, oh, you should do singing lessons to work on your like diaphragm.
Who was this someone? I don't have to drop a name. But
You know him.
I know exactly. You know what? I know what you're on about now. Forget it.
Him.
Yeah, but no, don't give that light.
Yeah.
And you know what? You haven't mentioned anyone to me, right?
No, yeah.
Right, forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
If I'm right, which I'm right 9 out of 10 times, why do you think I'm right?
Because you just know the person who would say that to me.
Carry on.
Yeah, so he said that, and I didn't like it because I was like, no, because you're not from like that sort of
scene.
Yeah, but then when I do the singing with the band on the weekends, the woman who I sing with is a vocal teacher, and I was doing the harmonies, and she goes, oh, to hold this harmony, like you work on, and that's constructive criticism, and I was like, okay,
right, so
I take it from the right sources, but I'm not adverse to it. If someone's going to say, oh, you like something's not right, I'll be like, but it's the way you say it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you said to me now, oh, you could have done that a certain way, I will be like, okay. But if you were like, that was whack, why didn't you do it like that?
Yeah, how you present it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that because I say that I love constructive criticism from people I deem as successful.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
I'm not going to listen to a fat person how to get skinny. I'm not going to listen to a broke person how to get rich. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
So,
that's a good analysis.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Always. So the people I put myself around are people I deem as successful.
Yeah.
So whenever they tell me things, I always take it on board.
Yeah.
Whether it resonates with me straight away or whether I'm at home or I take it in.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I like that.
I'll just
that's
put
the same
myself
singing
around.
teacher.
The
singing teacher.
Yeah, exactly. So you deem her as successful. So tell me everything you got there. Innit? Whereas I don't take constructive criticism from everyone.
Yeah. And people like to dish it out. Like I'll be doing my music, I'll be doing my thing, and it's like I'm doing working hard.
Dish it, that happened with me as well on the weekend. It's funny you said that, but people dish it out because they have ulterior motives.
I know. They want to break.
They're not telling you you're not a bad singer. They have something else in mind to tell you why they're telling you X, and Y.
Yeah.
And the reason being, someone was talking to me about something like a podcast or stuff. Saying, I think you should do this, I think this. And I was taking it on board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. And then the guy started talking more. And it ended up that someone said something on the podcast that he didn't like.
Yeah.
So he targeted that to make sure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at first I didn't get that until.
What? Yeah, but I don't get it.
Because humans are humans, man.
I'm not. I would never like.
Yeah, you're one out of loads. Yeah. Everyone's different. Do you know what I mean?
But I think if people are doing their thing, support them. Even if you don't necessarily like it. Like there's some artists in Bedford that I'm not necessarily rating what they're doing, like in terms of the quality. But that doesn't mean other people won't. Do you know what I mean? I don't relate to it.
See, but I wouldn't support it then.
No, I won't support. I will never tell them that because, like, that's up.
What if they asked you?
Oh, if they asked me, I would be like...
No, you wouldn't. You'd sugarcoat it, wouldn't you? You definitely would.
No, I'm very... Do you know what? Actually, that's another thing. That's a misconception about me. I am, like, very... That's probably the biggest misconception. Yeah. I'm super duper nice, yeah.
But I'm blunt with it. Blunt knife in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I don't like something, I'll say it. I'll be like, if you ask me my opinion, you want it. And if it's like, if you don't like it, then you ask me the opinion.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm not saying it from a bad place. It's like anything I say is like constructive, and I don't like time wasting.
Okay.
I hate time wasting. I hate when someone sits there talking small talk. Yeah. You know, when people like talk like about this person seeing this person and this person seeing that person. Yeah. It hurts my head.
Okay, gossip talk.
It actually constructive. Hurts. Yeah, it gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and they're talking about it because my theory is if that person's talking about that person,
they can speak about
what are they talking about me and why? Because I don't talk about people's business. I don't really. I'm too busy doing my own business. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
childhood crush, celebrity crush, childhood crush.
You're really good at asking questions.
You reckon?
Yeah, you're really good.
Or is it because female like them kind of questions?
No, I've never had these sort of questions before. They like completely thrown me.
Yeah.
Childhood crush was...
If you had one.
Yeah, I had a few.
What post did you have on your wall,
Tupac
man?
and DMX.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, bald black guys.
Yeah.
That's not bald and black by any chance.
What's that?
That's not bald and black, is he? By any chance?
No. But they say that about women, don't they?
Yeah. That's what I said.
But my dad used to be like a proper like owner of a nightclub.
See, I assumed his dad's black, sis.
Yeah. They used to be like a, like a don. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've like the guys like I like
certain
strong
type.
men. Yeah.
Yeah.
DMX Tupac. I remember that. Oh mate, that's good.
3 programs you watch. So obviously you said MasterChef.
Yeah.
MasterChef. Anything else, like any series or anything you're watching?
I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, nor do I, to be fair. I'm an internet freak.
Yeah.
Like YouTube is my life.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's like
selective.
enough. I don't watch. Yeah, I can. It's on demand. I can watch whatever I want to watch. Whatever I want to watch about. Breakfast Club to Christopher Columbus to holidays. Like I just watch everything. Like, my general knowledge is pretty cool. Like, people get surprised by my general knowledge because I just take the time to watch it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I don't watch TV. Like I used to have Sky in my room.
Yeah.
I haven't had Sky in my room for about 4 years, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch Sky at all. Anything no more.
Yeah, it's just that your fingertips, though, isn't it?
But I do watch series though.
Like.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No way.
I know. I've
you'd
heard
love
that all
it.
the time. Is it that good?
I promise you'd love Game of
I
Thrones.
started watching it, with this girl.
Yeah.
One of my old friends, and she was like, and then this happens during the first episode, and she just ruined it for me.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know the names or anything.
When you got the time,
is it Game of Thrones?
watch it.
All right.
And then message me.
All right.
I'm telling you.
All right. I'll hold you to that.
You love Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not a program person.
Well, I do have watched. All right, if I had to 3 though, Power. I liked Power.
So you do watch series then?
Yeah, that's from the last.
Yeah.
And that was from the internet.
Okay.
So I was watching it online Netflix. I watched Power, and I watched. There was another one I used to watch, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh.
Is there?
The woman who I can't remember what it's called. The drug lord woman. Queen of the South. I like that.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like once you watch one of them, you watch them all. Like I watched Narcos, they're all like the same, and I'm like, don't want to see no more drug lords, please.
And Blue Planet. David Attenborough.
Yeah. David Attenborough.
I loved it.
Dope.
They're my 3, if anything.
You like your National Geographic stuff?
Yeah.
What? Do you prefer sea or land?
I love the sea.
Wildlife?
I love the sea. Every weekend I go to the sea.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wicked.
And I just like when I went to Jamaica, I used to just like live in the sea. I used to like stay in there for like 2 hours and just be like, I love it.
So your dad's from Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your mum's Irish?
And Scottish.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
3 most inspirational people, would you say? It could be celebrity. It could be someone that you personally know. People that inspire you.
Probably people that inspire me. Muhammad Ali, without a doubt.
Yeah. Love that. Oh, you know what? You put a post up and I liked that actually.
Oh, did you? You did.
You put it up at like crazy o'clock in the morning.
Oh, did I?
What the hell is Roxze doing that, man?
I just get
night out, innit?
Yeah, no,
That's
it's a
good.
big gig. I just did a gig.
Yeah.
So but I'm the back to front.
Yeah.
So like during the day, I'm like, where is everyone?
Yeah.
Nighttime,
yeah.
And then at night time,
Come
I'm
alive.
out. Yeah, that's me.
I thought, what the hell is Roxze doing?
I just like getting my inspirational times in there.
Dope.
So David Attenborough, not David Attenborough.
Ali.
David
Attenborough.
I was thinking like, who did I say? Muhammad Ali. Yeah, for his like general ethos. Inspirational J-Lo.
Okay.
Do you know why J-Lo?
Go on.
Because like with music and things, there's this thing that you've got to be of a certain age to be like, especially as a woman, to be in the scene. She like launched into the scene when she was 32. Had like children late, like not late. Do you know what I mean? Like in her own time.
Not the conventional way.
Not the conventional way. She inspires me because it's like I kind of get pressure when people are like, oh, when are you gonna? And I'm not gonna. I'm doing music, and it's like everyone's like, oh, you need to settle down. You need to. It's like no, J-Lo didn't. I say it all the time. J-Lo didn't. So I didn't. Do you know what I mean? So
and on the flip side of that, you could say even Rick Ross. He was like 35.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Rick Ross late. And Jay-Z's first album that blew was when he was 26.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. It's loads, 2 Chainz. He started ages ago, but he only rebranded into 2 Chainz when he was like 38.
Oh my god.
There's loads of people that are like that.
I didn't know 38. That's what I mean.
Like
They're so
late.
inspiring.
Yeah.
People
get
this
late,
thing
but
where it's like, oh, you're an age. It's like, but if creativity is in your blood, you can't cap it.
Listen, let the universe work, man.
Yeah.
When it works, it works.
Yeah.
And you see half of these people that do gain that crazy success from young,
Yeah.
they're fucked up, man.
Yeah.
They do weird shit. The
Yeah.
morals are wrong. They do weird shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's true. You
It's
learn
backwards with certain things.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Nugget of
definitely.
information.
Yeah, man.
And the third one is probably my sister. She's going for a
A
lot.
twin.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I
Yeah.
can't believe you got a twin.
Yeah, she just inspires me
Uh-huh.
daily. So definitely her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna bring your twin air?
Yeah, one day.
Does she
Yeah.
look exactly like you? Identical.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But at the moment she's like just doing her thing. But yeah.
Mhm.
But they're
And
the
she-
three.
And she sings as well. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, your sister,
Yeah.
and
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You throw some fire things at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just answer it. How you
Yeah.
feel? How
Yeah.
you take it?
I love this interview. I'm so
You're
comfortable. I feel like I should have taken my shoes off and been
You
like
should have. Yeah, cool, man. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Fanta or Tango?
Fanta.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Sprite or 7-Up?
7-Up.
Skips or Watsits?
Skip.
McD's or Burger King?
McD's.
Brown or white?
Brown.
Brown. You take it how you want to take it, man. Or obviously for me, I'm just trying out these new things, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I like that.
I like throwing it in at the end, but I've got to add way more.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to say things that it's not such an obvious answer. So Coke and Pepsi is one or the other.
Yeah.
When you get brown or white,
Yeah.
hot or cold,
Yeah.
what's your favourite position?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because some people say CEO.
Yeah.
What's your favourite position?
Yeah. That's
You're
a
right,
good
you
answer.
understand?
Yeah.
So I'm
Bows.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But some people say other things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just having fun with it and learning, man.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, that's
You're good
cool.
at what you do. It's good.
I'm trying. Don't say I'm nervous, man.
No, but you're really good.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm like instantly comfortable. It's been a really it's fun interview.
It's dope. Don't call it interview either. It's a podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cool, man. I'm done. Ready when you are. Should we go outside?
Yeah.
Have a little chill.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good time.
I had a really good time.
No.
Yeah.